As a trial attorney, I think some of the most difficult cases that we have are harassment cases, in which we have employees that are being harassed in the workplace because of either their gender, or if it's sexual in nature, or if it's race-based, or if it's discrimination. That a lot of times in a harassment case, the biggest damage that these individuals suffer is the emotional damage of being targeted because of a classification of who they are. They are who they are. They are what they are. And so to be targeted because of that, to be targeted because of who you are, is tough and it's real. And so when we bring a lawsuit for harassment, one of the damages that we're looking at is emotional distress. The emotional stress of being targeted for who you are in the workplace. And sometimes that's the sole damage that there is. That honestly, they haven't missed a day of work. But for 8 hours a day, either daily, weekly, or monthly, they've been subject to harassment. That takes a toll. The employee will talk about, waking up in the middle of the night, losing weight, gaining weight, the impact the harassment has had on their relationship with their spouse or with their children, the shame of telling their parents that they've been subjected to harassment, or telling a sister or a brother that they've been subject to harassment. That when you look at harassment claims, a lot of times that the main damage that we're looking at is emotional distress, because that's how it affects a person. Sometimes as a result of the emotional distress, people start missing work. Or as a result of the harassment, they have to quit. That they say, I can't take this anymore. That I can't go into work knowing every day I'm going to be subject to harassment, so they quit. And in those types of cases, we seek damages because of a constructive termination. We're looking at damages between the difference between what you would have made at the old firm or the old company and what you're now making at the new company. We're looking at damages for that period of time in which you didn't have a job. We're looking at the difference between the benefits that you used to make, the health care benefits, or the paid time off, or the medical and retirement benefits, and then those benefits that you don't currently have. Those are economic damages. We might also seek punitive damages, literally to punish the employer so that they take these types of claims seriously in the future. But for you, another person might have to be subjected to the same sexual harassment or race harassment or disability and discrimination harassment, some hostile work environment that's based on a protected class or protected conduct. In addition, we will be seeking damages of attorney's fees and costs, that if you go to trial, that will ask that the defendant pay for your attorney's fees and costs so it doesn't come out of your pocket. Now, while most of these cases settle, it's important for you to find a firm that can articulate to the defendant or articulate to the jury the emotional stress that their conduct caused you. It's important for you to find a firm that's willing to fight for you to the end, all the way through jury trial if need be. What we found is when you find a firm that has the knowledge and the resources to fight to the end, that most employers don't want to go to the end, that they want to put this behind them. And so if you have questions about conduct at the workplace, what damages might be available, or the process, feel free to give us a call. Happy to answer any questions that you may have.